That is a very catchy song.
Isn't it, though? It's a great song.
I do dig the song.
Come with me.
Are we live? Are we live? I can't see anything, so I don't really know.
We're like Stevie
Breathe
Wonder.
deep. Check for a pulse. We're live.
We're live?
We're
Look,
live.
I don't know. I would say this is a Dirty Heinous show, but it's not anymore.
No, this is
This is the Liquor Cabinet.
first episode.
First episode, I'm Dirty. Sitting next to me is here's Murph. And then over there is
Ernie.
So, I wasn't here last week. I was sick, so I'm going to apologize. I might be coughing a lot. I
We
got
had a
cough
really good
drops.
show last week without you. Not saying that you were the...
I saw some of the show.
It was a really good show.
We had a good time.
Yeah, I saw. Don't worry. You threw some digs in there on me.
No digs.
That's okay. I'll
digs.
forgive you.
No,
There's
you're
fucking
working
tons
hard
of
for your
fun.
nickel, brother. Working hard for your nickel. Nobody's mad at you.
So, we got different little segments that we want to do, right? And we have one that's called A Minute with Dirty, right? Something like that, or Dirty Rant or whatever, however we're going to call it or whatever, right?
That's
something.
not even close to what we talked about, but okay, yeah.
Well, what were we going to call it? I don't even know what we were going to call it.
It was trash talking. with
Trash Talking with Dirty.
Dirty. Yeah, you
Kind
know a
of a
little bit about
tie-in.
trash, right?
I do know a little bit about trash.
So it kind of makes sense from a marketing perspective.
Yeah, it does. It does. It does.
It
But
does.
and I'm supposed to look in the camera for a minute, right? Is that how this is going to work?
That was the concept.
Right. Well, we can talk about what the format's going to be like at all, right?
Sure.
No, here's my mother. She's a retard. She knows we're on the air, and she's calling me.
Well, tell her call in on the phone line.
I did. I told her to call the number, but she's an idiot because it's my mother.
Did you give her numbers or did you give her words?
I gave her the number. Look, see the number? Texted her the number. And now the idiot's calling me again because she's a moron.
He called his mom an idiot. It's like 4 or 5.
You've never got to talk to
Hey,
my
at
mom.
least he talks to his mom.
Well, I'm curious if she's going to talk to his mother or talk about her like that. What's the legal limit on abortion? Can she still have that done to him? Or
Not that Bill Cosby is the high moral compass these days, but his quote about "I brought you into this world, I can take you out" kind of fits universally, in my opinion.
It kind of does, doesn't it? Did you see what what's his name's wife was talking shit about Bill Cosby? Can't think of the broad's name now. It's completely elapsed me.
That doesn't help.
he lapsed?
Whatever.
Not yet. A
Not
lot of
yet.
people wishing he would.
I
I
know.
want to go drinking with him.
Who?
Bill Cosby.
Why? You get some Spanish fly?
Everybody's guaranteed to get some. You go out and
Well, that is true. You are definitely guaranteed to get some with Bill Cosby.
I think he's hung.
Well, you would think he's a black dude. So, I mean,
you guys.
the typical stereotype for a black dude is, they got the big Alabama black snakes.
Well, is he like this big giant helicopter while doing the Jello voice?
Oh,
I'm gonna give you some pussy.
see, here she goes, calling me again.
Tell her call the other.
I
guy.
will.
We have a 385-2-DRINK-1
Right.
is the number to call if you want to call in beyond the show. Because we're kind of flying by the seat of our pants, kind of a technical experiment here. We got a couple ideas of what we're doing this week, and we got a few less ideas of what we're really doing.
Right, exactly.
And no real clue whatsoever about how we've done it.
Okay, so you guys ready? I got a rant. You guys said you wanted me to have a rant, so I have a rant. You ready?
Let her
Start
rip,
the show?
Cat.
Yeah, I'll start the show. What do you want? Okay, you don't want to start with it here. We'll start it with this. I texted you earlier today.
You did.
Okay, about a certain thing, okay? Now, we've had conversations about religion and all that on this show, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So now here it is. Now you're a businessman. You run your own businesses, all right? Ruby, you can chime in. Oh, we didn't say Ruby back there. Producer Ruby back there. But you do the DJing thing on there, right?
Right.
Okay. So now here's the question. Ernie, what do you do?
I work on pharmacy robots.
Okay, so this doesn't really pertain to me and you, really. Pertains more to these two. So I'm listening. I overhear this thing about this lady that was doing a flower arrangement for a wedding, and it was between two gay men. Okay. So while they go through all this, and she finds out that it's two gay men, she grabs the guy's hand and says, "I am sorry, but I cannot do this. You're committing a sin, and I will pray for you."
Mhm.
So, and then something about it was against her religion or whatever. So then the gay couple decided to sue the lady, and they won. Okay? So the question to me that I'm going to pose to you, okay? At what point do you let your religious beliefs control your business
As an individual,
as a business person making money?
that's a complicated question. I mean, there are certain things I won't do if I believe them to be immoral or illegal.
Okay, but you're okay. Let's say you're going to DJ a gay wedding.
Done it before, no
Say,
problem.
I'm just saying. Okay, this lady, and you're a religious guy. We've had these conversations before.
Sure.
About you being a religious guy. Okay. But
That's not going to work. So if somebody calls in, you won't hear anything. I'll turn it back on.
But would you turn somebody away for money because of your religious beliefs?
No, religion, I believe, is for the individual, not for you to push on other people. It's at some point you got to talk about the idea of what is a good business person and what's a bad business person. I get the question is comparing or weighing the morals with the dynamics of the business transaction of it. But
Right.
from my perspective, somebody who turns down a profitable business venture based on personal beliefs, not necessarily morals or legality, is simply a bad business person.
Well, she said it was strictly because of her religious beliefs that she could not do this, not provide their flowers.
You know, I mean, it kind of goes back to the idea that at any given point, a business owner can refuse service to anyone for any reason.
Right, which
No
I
shoes,
completely.
no shirts, no service.
Right.
What if my religion says I'm not allowed to wear shoes?
Well, that's the point. That's true.
So when you get to that point, it becomes a matter of where do you draw the line?
Well, I mean, anybody. Okay, Ruby, you're chiming in up there with your finger.
We got a call.
We do?
Yeah.
All right, click the caller on. Hello, caller, are you there? Welcome to the liquor cabinet. Hello?
Why do you have to scare the crap out of me?
Ladies and gentlemen, I might have to say this is my lovely mother. This is Dirty's mother calling our show.
I love when dirty moms call in.
This is my mom.
Jesus, Jason.
Mother.
You scared the crap out of me, bud.
Producer, do we have the laptop volume all the way
Hold
down?
Hold on, Mom. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Do you have the volume on
Hold
channel
on.
8, I think it is, all the way down?
We're having some technical difficulties right now. Can you hear
All I
me?
hear
Three
is
times.
echo.
You hear? She's hearing some echo. She
Do
says.
you have the volume from the laptop turned down?
All right. So Ernie,
On the
I did
slider.
what?
hold on, Mom.
Holy Moses, it's a miracle.
Mother, you there?
Yes.
Hi,
right.
Mom.
Mom, say hi to Murphy and
Okay.
Ernie and Ruby.
Hi, Murphy, Ernie, and Ruby.
Hi.
Ruby or Ruby?
We just got rid of
Ruby.
the echo so we don't drive you nuts.
Right, Mom, I have a quick question
Okay.
for you. Hold on,
What's
before
that,
you even
buddy?
answer, boys, I will tell you this. My mom is probably calling us from the bathtub right now.
With wine?
Jesus, Jason, why am I always naked when you call?
Told you, boys.
Now, you called us in his defense.
Yeah, you called us.
Oh, that's right. I thought there was an emergency.
Right. So if there's any questions you want to ask my mother is this crazy old bag. She's a hippie.
I would just like to point out one thing. I know it's your mom and all, but
Go ahead.
the fact our first caller is naked, that rocks.
Well, my stepdad's out of town. So, Mom.
Yes.
So,
He's very disappointed about New Orleans.
I know, I heard. So, Mom, so if he's out of town, what are you doing then?
I take care of myself.
Oh, Jesus. Mom, there's something seriously wrong with you, woman.
All right, Dirty's Mom, I got to know. It's
Go
the end of
ahead.
February already, but what did your son get you for Christmas?
Mother?
Gigi, I got knitted a scarf.
My wife?
Dirty knitted
Isn't
you a
that- isn't that
scarf.
what I got?
No.
Yeah, I got a. Yeah, she knitted me a
My
scarf.
lovely wife knitted my
Or
mother
not
a scarf.
knitted, she crocheted me. Crocheted
Yes.
me a
That's
scarf.
nice that as a couple they got you a gift, but what did your son get you?
I gave her my love.
I mean, she only brought you into this world. Why was she doing it for?
That and a good woman.
See? My mother absolutely
And
adores my
grandchildren.
wife.
And grandchildren.
See?
Oh, lots of grandchildren. This
7.
guy's like a rabbit over
six
here.
of them. 6 of them.
6? What about
7.
the 7th? Is it 7th? Which one doesn't
7,
count?
Mom. You're forgetting Bree.
Yeah, which one doesn't count?
No, I didn't. I did not forget Bree.
You're forgetting
I
Bree.
specifically remembered her.
You're
You have 4 natural and 2 extra. That's 6. You got 3 boys and 3 girls. Am I right?
No, Mom. We have 4 girls. Remember Bree?
How many more kids do you need before we name you Dirty Sanchez?
I am so sorry, Schmidt. Upside the head. You're right. I forgot about her.
Right.
I'm so sorry, Bree.
Good thing this is an
Okay,
adult
yeah,
show.
you're right.
No.
So I got 7. I got 7 from him alone.
Right. So,
Yeah.
I mean, boys, you can ask my mom whatever. She's up for anything because she's, like I said, my mom's a hippie.
That was my question. I just want to know what you got her for Christmas. I want to know what kind of son you are.
I'm a very good son.
That
As long
doesn't
as
get
you're
her anything for
otherwise.
Christmas.
What?
That doesn't get her anything for
No,
Christmas.
I did. We knitted her a sweater.
We didn't do shit.
You're
Your wife
right.
did that for you and gave it to her.
Mother,
You probably didn't even know she was getting it until she, thanks, I really like it. Glad you like it.
What do we get you?
Mother, you gonna let them
I
talk to me like
crocheted-
this?
a crocheted scarf is what I
Now,
got.
if he's calling us,
And my son crocheted every bit of it.
Yeah,
all
there.
by
next week on the
himself
show, I
with
challenge
his-
Dirty
with
to
his right
crochet
hand.
like 2 rows of something, just to prove he can do it.
Boys, I live with a woman who crochets constantly. You don't think I can learn that?
Learn that.
My
You already
son
said you
did it
knew
all
that.
by himself with
I did.
his
This
wife
crazy old
at
bag
his
said
hand.
it.
Oh,
This nut job said it.
gotta be crazy to be
See,
your
and
mom.
all I am is an old bag.
I still love you.
terrible?
I still love you, woman.
And
I
what'd
know
you
you
get?
do. I
What'd
love
you get Dirty
too.
for Christmas?
Nothing.
Nothing.
She
What
doesn't.
did I get you and Debbie for Christmas? I most certainly did.
I don't recall this.
I got you a blanket.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
didn't
right.
make you and Debbie a blanket like I did the grandkids.
Are you guys
bought
like
you
cold-blooded
one.
people in
I
general?
made
They
I
are.
made the grandkids a blanket.
Here, have a scarf. Take a blanket. We'll all stay warm.
No, it's Christmas. I'm turning the heat up to 56.
Right. All right, Mom.
Hey,
Get back
weren't
to
those
your.
blankets pretty cool though?
They were, Mom. They were very cool. The kids loved them.
Good.
The kids
Okay.
loved them.
All
What
that
is
matters.
what is the
Salt
bathtub
matters.
beverage?
Well, it's probably not a
Now I
beverage.
have a ring. Now I have a ring in my bathtub from sitting here so long.
Right. It's probably not a. It's not a beverage with my mom. It might be something else.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Mr. Bubbles.
Maybe some
Okay,
cannabis.
What are you saying? She's got a sack of pot and a bag of Cheetos?
More than likely, yes.
Make sure you got Mr.
I
Bubbles
don't
running
like
on DC,
I don't
not
like
AC. That's
Cheetos. They
dangerous.
sting your fingers.
You hear that? She doesn't like Cheetos. They sting her fingers.
I know. I used to get like orange dick to figure out what happened.
Orange dick.
I might have shared.
Never
much.
heard a single comedian
I
use that joke.
like
Yeah.
corn curls.
Not a one.
Cheese curls are too crunchy.
Oh
they're
God.
gross.
There's something seriously
I
wrong
like
with this
corn
woman.
curls.
Doritos do that too.
I like corn curls. I
Corn
don't like
curls.
Cheetos.
Next time you go to the grocery
Yeah, I
store,
don't.
get
I
yourself
don't. I
some
don't like. I don't like the
Wheat
little. I don't like the little cat that portrays on that little orange and black
Thins. Chester Cheetah?
tiger.
What's wrong with Chester
Yeah, the
Cheetah?
cheetah.
Don't you
I don't.
love
I don't
animals?
like the cheetah.
Hold on. Mom.
I don't like the cheetah.
Mom, stop.
Nobody likes the cheetah, but Chester
Right.
Cheetah's a little different.
How do you not like Chester the cheetah?
Because Chester's a molester, and I don't like that.
No, he's a cheetah.
And it's not easy being cheesy.
Oh, Mother, I love you.
They're too crunchy. I love you too,
I love
buddy.
you. Call us
Goodbye.
call us
Goodbye,
anytime,
everybody.
Mom.
God bless y'all.
Okay.
Good
Bye-bye.
talking with you. Merry Christmas.
I'd have got her something nice.
There's
Bet you would.
that is my mother.
I mean, at least like make her a macaroni necklace or
I
something.
told you she's up for it. She'll answer anything. And it always seems that every time I call her or she
I was waiting on that guy down there, right down here, to come up with a good question.
I was
Because he's
too.
the guy that has no scruples.
No,
he would
she's-
ask anything. He's a
his
lot like
mom.
you. That would never bother you in a million years.
Here.
If she was sitting here and you thought she
Hold
was
on.
hot, you would not hesitate to hit on her in your single days.
My soon-to-be wife is right out there.
There we go. Hold on.
You hesitate to hit on her.
Should we go back to her? Because I'm serious.
No.
She'll answer anything you want to answer.
I don't have any questions.
You heard what I said.
I
I go,
don't have any
Mom,
questions.
what are you going to do for 2 weeks now that Larry's gone? You heard what she said. She's going to take care of herself.
And my response was, that's it. That's all I had.
So, I mean, what would you think she would have answered any of your questions?
There's a reason we call him Dirty Ernie.
Yeah.
I just thought of a segment. What? We get a portable bathtub. Bring your mom in,
Oh, no. No, we're not. We're not doing that.
and we have like a telethon.
No.
For every dollar, we're scooping
No,
bubbles,
you've
babe.
met my mom. You've met my mom.
I have.
She's came up here when we did my dad's benefit.
I have. I'm pretty sure you're adopted. She seems to be a very nice lady.
No, she's not nice, crazy. She beat me with Hot Wheel tracks.
Hence the reason I think you're adopted.
I'm just saying.
Gee, welcome to being a kid of the 70s.
I know, right? Exactly. So, anyways,
Crazy, isn't it?
all right, where were we? Okay, so you described how you're not going to let your religious beliefs sway you one way or another.
Oh, we're back to
make,
the business.
Well, we got
It's
interrupted
a
by
real
my
short
mom.
topic for me. There's
Yeah,
really
that's
not
what
a
I'm
whole
saying.
lot to it.
Now, Ruby, with you, would you let your religious beliefs sway you for making money?
Absolutely not. I mean, as long as they don't push it on me, you respect, you respect your beliefs, they respect yours. They don't cross paths. You do business there for what they want you for.
Yeah.
And then
So there you go.
get out.
See, that's what I think.
But it depends. I mean, if you're at a venue where they're sacrificing chickens,
Well,
That's illegal.
yeah.
There's a difference
That's
there. We're
different.
talking something that's not illegal. It's just you're choosing to take the high road religiously to avoid doing business with some individual.
Because you think they're morally wrong.
no, I mean, like you said, they have the right to refuse service to anybody.
You do,
Sure.
but the question is,
Where do you draw the line on discrimination? I think is where he's going.
yeah, the
Where
question
you
is,
got the age, race, creed, gender, the sexual orientation factor into that
Well, no, I mean, but that's
as a legal perspective.
there's two sides to that. You got sites or places getting sued because they're discriminating against people's
But I
religious
can-
rights. However, by by suing them because they're discriminating, you're forcing your beliefs onto them.
right? But here's the thing, though. I can sue Murph sitting here next to me because he's drinking Bud Select, and I don't like Bud Select,
You
so I
can
could sue him for
anyone
that.
anything. It doesn't
Right.
mean you're going to win.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what I'm saying, though. This woman, because she is religious, which I don't care, but I don't understand why that would sway your opinion to make money.
Well, some people, it's not all about the money.
Well, I guess not. Maybe she doesn't think it's about the money. But don't tell the person they're going to hell and they're committing a sin.
No, that's where you gotta go over the line. Just
Well,
that-
even if you do tell them that, are you in the wrong because you're expressing your own personal faith? I mean, you can take that into the Hobby Lobby conversation.
Well, I mean, that's true, too.
That went all the way to the Supreme Court, and Hobby Lobby won. They were allowed to defend their own personal beliefs. So I don't know what a gay couple would have to win in a case against the florist, or there's a similar situation with a baker, I believe, as well.
Yeah, there was that, too. I looked that up after we had talked about it. You're right, yeah.
And
I mean,
it's just bad business. It's
exactly.
I don't think it should. I don't think it's illegal. I think it's just bad business.
Right, and I think I wanted to ask people who do deal with that kind of stuff, that deal with people like, as Murphy, you do the karaoke thing and you run the bar. Ruby does the DJ and the karaoke and thing. Sure. Do you let I pick up people's trash, so I could care less if they're gay, black, brown, blue, whatever.
A much more direct conversation is how long before, or do you guys want to do it for exercise? How long before we start suing bars for having ladies' nights and discriminating against men?
Well, I mean,
I've talked to you about that.
Yeah. Where do we go with that? How do you fix that? Just charge everyone full price?
How do you make it better?
You could do a man's night.
That's every night.
Guys' night.
Snake Ranch.
Pretty much every night.
Here, look. Yeah, it's true. Here's the thing. You know what I like? Man, me and my wife at this time. Who could get laid easier?
Woman.
89% of the time, yeah.
Yeah. Men, we have to work for it.
Yeah, you have to earn it.
Right. A woman.
That's not what the reasoning for it. Women have expectations and standards. Men have
an erection.
Yes.
Right.
And urge.
If you can get up, we'll do it.
That's what I tell her all the time. I'm like, a woman can get sex way more easier than a guy. She disagrees with me.
Well, you might need to lower your standards.
Well, now
she's married to me, so she's pretty low. She really lowered her standards.
That does not apply to all women. I've seen some women that are going to have a hard time getting laid.
In this bar, I've seen those.
Listen, it doesn't matter. You get a woman, you get a guy drunk enough, no matter what she looks like.
Over anyway, so
you
got to get him just drunk enough.
I don't believe
if you go too much past that, it's going to be whiskey night.
Well,
I don't think drunk has anything to do with it. I think it just gives you an excuse to do what you want to do anyway.
Is that what it is?
I think so.
Really?
Well, I'll save that story for another day.
Right. So we got a couple other topics we want to talk about.
Well, we got a lot of topics.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, we should have somewhat of an order, a flow to the show.
Well, we have been. I mean,
you weren't even here last week. How do you know?
I saw the show.
And criticized it.
I didn't really criticize it. They said it was just a little slow.
Hey, Ernie down there, he didn't like the show.
I didn't. I said it was a little slow. That's all I said. That's all I
Wrong
said.
way.
He's looking in the camera to see which way he needs to flip me off.
Well, you're there and you're there.
Right.
It's like the
So
Brady
point-
Bunch. The whole.
See, I point that way and I point at you. Oh, I'll point down. There we go. Is that better?
So how hard was it to get that Brady thing synchronized? Jan, no,
But
stupid.
right there.
Up and down.
There you go. See, yours is real easy. I'm just sitting across from you, and I just got to go like that.
But then I got to look down. To
Right,
get
we got to look down. We got to look down to Ernie. I have to look into your crotch to see Ernie.
Yeah, that's why he's doing it.
I'm just
Wait a
saying. Look, I literally look.
Not right now. You don't.
No, I have to look down.
Are you trying to talk to his microphone now?
Right, I'm trying to talk to his little microphone stick he's got there.
Syphilis.
Right.
Just the tip.
So, okay, you want to talk about? I know that you guys want to talk about the national anthem. Okay.
That was a rolled over topic. From
Right,
last
rolled
week.
over
that was,
topic.
and that's another topic that certainly has some credibility to it.
Well, okay. Like I posted this morning. I was on my way into work. I was listening to the radio, and I heard Lady Gaga sing. She was playing just her and the piano singing. I'm not a Lady Gaga fan at all, but goddamn, can she sing? And then I guess at the Oscars, I was watching Fastlane, and she sung at the Oscars. Go on.
Howard Stern, chime the bell, chalk one up.
What?
That was
That's only one.
well,
Yeah.
She was on that a long time ago.
Yeah, she was on that a long time ago. This was just a buffer. It was just a buffer.
Right.
Right.
No, the question was, how
Okay.
many Howard Stern topics are we going to rehab?
All right.
Well,
So
he's done them
our show
all.
tonight.
He's been on the air for 40 years.
yeah, you're not gonna talk about, and you're not gonna do anything like this and not take something from him.
But you don't have to
Unless
take
we
it off
decide
his
to talk
show
about
this
Jesus.
morning.
You,
I mean, you can talk about the same topics. And
I'm
have your
gonna
own
roll
opinion,
into the national
but
anthem.
we should just rename
Have you-
the show. What did we think about Howard this morning?
Have you heard her sing the national anthem?
Lady Gaga? No, I haven't.
Yes. Okay. See, you open your big mouth, and I'm tying it over into something.
Uh-huh.
See how that works? So she sung the national anthem.
Uh-huh.
Now my thing is what's the right way to sing the national anthem?
That was our entire conversation.
Is there a right way or a wrong way?
Yes, it was written a certain way. Musically,
Okay.
And as a prestigious song of sorts, a song that is near and dear to millions of people.
350 Americans.
350 million, maybe.
Yeah, I was going to say it's more than 350.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I'd say probably close to 400 people
Probably
really like
now.
the song.
Okay, go on.
Yeah.
The Georgia Guidestones said they're going to make the population 500 million. But go on.
And that's fine. It doesn't matter. The point being, there are people who lived and died for this country, that have
Yes.
given their life to protect this country.
Okay.
And that song is, in my mind, sacred to this country.
Okay.
And I use that term very defined, very definitely, not loosely at all.
Right.
That we're a country with the motto is "In God We Trust,"
Okay.
and that is a song that it embodies the entire patriotic vibe of what an American is and what this country is
Okay.
about.
Here's my thing with it. I don't mind if somebody changes it up a little. I can't stand when somebody butchers the damn thing. Like where they're singing it and then they just completely forget the words.
But it's, in my mind, it's
Hold
not
on.
an artistic song.
No, it's not.
It's
But
not a song you take and twist and turn and try to make
Well,
it
I
into
agree.
something other than what it is.
okay, so we're talking like when Christina Aguilera sung it at the Super Bowl. And how she turned a 30-second song into almost a 2.5-minute song.
That happens a lot. I mean, a lot of artists try to put their own spin on
Right,
it.
okay.
You know, again, as a professional singer, you should have no problem professionally singing the notes on the page as they're
No,
written.
you're right. You shouldn't at all.
Now, you
I
want to get
agree.
into it and you want to start warbling and the wow, 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 wow.
I agree. Some of that is stupid.
And there's, you know, like I said, there's the high notes that are hard to hit for some people. And I will sing the national anthem if I'm at a ball game or a sporting event or somewhere where it's being sung as a group.
Right.
I don't have the chops. I'm not.
No,
I don't call myself a singer.
No.
I'm not going to sit there and sing it solo and expect to hit all the notes. But there's the difference between trying to hit those notes and intentionally changing those notes to suit my own performance needs.
Now, is this just is that just a personal opinion? Is that how you feel?
Well, yeah, everything we talk about is how I feel.
Okay, I mean, to me, I'm just saying, if somebody wants to change it up a little, fine, whatever. You want to make it your own thing? Make it your own thing.
You know, if you're covering Michael Jackson's "Beat It" like Fall Out Boy and John Mayer did, great. Change it around all you want. There's
so you're just saying
look
because
like
of
the piano guys are a big.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a respect issue.
Okay.
It's a 100% respect issue.
Okay.
Well, they say that they're singing the song their way to making it their own, and to me, there is no difference than buying a flag, making that your own, wiping your ass with it, lighting it on fire, and then leaving it in the street because that's your expression.
I mean, I agree with that.
Yet,
too.
anytime you do anything to the flag, people go absolutely batshit. And
well, we didn't really go batshit when them bastards were burning in Ferguson, did we?
no, some of us did.
It was not,
Some of us just turned
well
TV
tolerated.
off.
Yeah,
Saying.
it was not well tolerated.
I mean, they let them sons of bitches get away.
No,
with
but
it.
it's very. Well, one of my favorite renditions, as it started, was Jimi Hendrix playing it,
Okay.
and he was doing very, very well. And he got to the end and went to a guitar solo, and I'm thinking, "Fuck,
Yeah, you choked.
I just lost it."
See, I mean, I agree. I mean, I think when people are singing, I think it's when they get to that end part is where they all want to change it, and I think that's
Well, and that's a lot of these.
irritating.
Anytime you're watching a professional sporting event, it's always so and so recording artist,
Right.
and it's whoever the hell they're trying to push to sell albums from.
Well, yeah, exactly.
And NASCAR comes to mind because, believe it or not, I watch that.
Is that really a sport?
Yes,
Really?
and more so than basketball.
Well, see, and I think you're missing the boat there because if you run down a list, especially like World Series,
Mhm.
national anthem singers, they've really picked some obscure acts over the past couple
They
of
have.
years.
In
Well, the
baseball.
Murphys did it, didn't they? Dropkick Murphys.
When they were in Boston,
Well,
yeah.
yeah.
And
Boston-
again, I believe they did it right.
They might have, but I'm saying you talk about they're when they were in St. Louis, I guess it was in '06. They started pulling out like '90s country acts and stuff out of
Right.
the blue. It's like, wow, that's the
Well,
best
who do we
you could
really?
get.
Who do we
Nobody's
really
seen
have
these guys in
famous?
15 years.
Who do we really have in fame? You have Nico Smith.
It didn't have to be a local connection. There were a lot of country acts that have nothing to do.
They're famous
Was
or
it like-
not? Can they sing the damn song
What,
right?
we have like Restless Heart sing the national anthem at the World Series, I think it was.
I think so, something like that.
It was one of the '90s acts, like a one-hit wonder country act from the '90s, and it's like, man, yeah, seriously, you couldn't get Nelly or someone?
No, because
don't
he'd make it his
Nelly
own.
a singer to that caliber. But if Nelly got up there, I would certainly hope he would honor the song and do it justice.
Oh, I don't think he would have.
Yeah, the last thing I ever want to hear national anthem is,
I think you want to talk about
the
butchering
rap
it.
version of the national anthem.
yeah.
Nelly would have butchered it like a mofo.
Well, I think they
I
all
don't think he
butcher
would
it.
have butchered it like to the level of Roseanne Barr. There's a dated joke. but-
Okay, hold on now. See that somebody should have taken a knife, shoved it in her repeatedly until she quit breathing.
But why do you say that, sir?
Okay, there's okay, you can make the song your own, but don't disrespect the song like she did. That was just complete.
In her mind, she
no,
wasn't
that was no, she
disrespecting
did.
the
She
song.
even said it was a complete. She completely disrespected the song. She's even said that numerous times.
No,
She's a comedian.
bitch.
That's her.
She's owned up to
artistry.
it, though.
Huh?
She's a comedian. That's her artistry.
I don't care. She's a bitch.
But why are you
She's
shitting
a
on
bitch.
her? But you're okay with the other artists.
Bitch.
That's it.
That's it.
She turned
She
you
needs
down
to die
too
in a fiery car crash.
hard. Tell us how you really feel.
I'm just telling you. Actually, in a fiery trash truck.
Okay, I'm calling it right now. Can we get a clock up on the screen, producer?
For
I
how
think we
long?
just found our topic.
What?
A 1 minute countdown clock with Dirty.
Apparently, this segment is brought to you by Buddha,
What?
promoter of tolerance.
Did we just go blue for a reason?
I don't know.
Are you still seeing us, sir?
Hey, there we go.
Hey, I'm here.
There we go. We're there.
All right, producer Ruby.
What's the topic?
I would like to request a zoom in on that guy
Should I
and
get
a
a
1
cough
minute
drop?
countdown.
Should I get a cough drop?
We're
And a 1 minute countdown. This is trash talking with Dirty.
Okay.
This is the idea of the segment.
What's the topic?
But let's get our clock up on the screen first. He's pulling it up.
He's trying to, anyway.
It's there. I know
Look,
we can
you
do
can
it.
see the steam coming out of his head.
I think he can. Now get it off his
shows
face.
he watching?
He's
There you go,
over
right there.
chatting with some girl. He's a pervert. He's a
All
pervert.
right, you got a 1 minute countdown on your screen, sir.
Okay.
For 1 minute, I suggest you profess your love for Roseanne Barr
What?
as your first segment of Trash Talk with Dirty. Tell us how you really feel
All
about
right.
it.
Tell me when I'm ready. Okay. Look, Roseanne Barr is a disgrace to the human race. She's a pathetic piece of monkey dropping turd. What she did to the national anthem in San Diego, She should have had a knife stuck into her jugular vein and slit all the way around. Her show was terrible. She abused Tom Arnold. She abused John Goodman. Look at her. She looks like Shamu's long-lost sister. She's not funny. And if anybody thinks that she was funny ever, then you're an idiot for thinking she's funny, raising your hand. Because she was not funny. The show sucked. Every one of those kids should have been murdered and been taken away from her. She had a lesbian sister, which that's okay. It's just her sister never brought home any good lesbian broads. She had a terrible husband, John Goodman. I would have been drunk all the time too, married to her. And Tom Arnold, I mean, look at him. No wonder why he was fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger's best friend trying to get on the Maid. I mean, that's all I'm saying.
1 minute. Nice job. That has been Trash Talking with Dirty for the first time.
I missed the love part.
I professed my love.
Yeah, that was his. Yeah, the kids need to die was his love.
I guess I heard him talking about his mom
the
earlier.
kids
That
need
makes
to
sense.
die. Really?
I had to throw it in there.
All right.
I hated every single one of those kids on that show.
All right.
Every single one.
Sarah
of them.
Chalk too?
Yes, I hated her the most.
Oh man, I've been watching Scrubs all day. I love her.
I hated her the most. I did like the first. No.
You're
Shit,
talking about
she
no
was
good
the-
lesbians? That was something I overheard in the bar too, and it goes back to about whether or not you should be able to decline business to somebody
Yeah.
based on their sexual orientation.
What about it?
Nothing wrong with a good lesbian wedding as long as they're both hot.
No, that's
It's never
I
like the
overheard that
movies.
somewhere.
that's discriminating.
I overheard that somewhere. I don't know.
So what's the matter? I mean, this ain't a Skinamax where they all look like that.
That's just the Emmanuel series.
Right.
They're still
I
making
think.
that?
I don't know anything about it.
I don't know if they are anymore. You know, speaking of, do you remember?
To me, Emmanuel, that was like a biblical figure, I think.
Oh no, I used to stay up late and hope to God
Yeah.
my parents didn't sneak back to
Do you
the living room
remember,
to watch
like, okay, because we're all relatively the same age.
it. Give or take.
Right.
You're older than we are.
No, I'm not. I'm younger than you guys.
You wish.
It shows.
I am. I won't be 40 until 2 years.
Oh shit! Why would we even take your opinion seriously? You're just a kid.
Yeah, okay. You guys ain't much older than I am. But
All
anyways,
right, Junior, what you got?
anyways, so remember when cable first came out and you had all the scrambled channels? Do you remember, like, when you were a kid, you would flip to the scrambled channel?
And you after a while, you can start to put it together with
put
your
it together
mind.
and see what it was. You remember?
Every now and then,
you'd
the
see
one
nip
clean
slip
bar
and
would
you'd
go
be like,
down.
oh, look at there it is.
I think I saw pubes.
Right. I mean,
I know I did. That was a push.
you don't remember when you used to do that as a kid, as a teenager
The fact
boy?
is you could hear it.
Well, that's true, too.
I still think to this day, just being able to hear it has affected my finish sexually.
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
Damn.
Hold
In
on.
a good way.
Hold on.
When she starts moaning,
You got to
and
let him
groaning-
run with this.
When she starts moaning, groaning, and screaming, it's almost over for me.
So you don't really hear that a whole lot then?
Oh
Now,
yeah.
Does she go blurry as this is happening?
Right. Are you looking at
No,
her?
the audio I'm talking about, not the visual.
Hold on. Are you looking at her thinking, oh, look, she's starting to pixelate, and then here comes her moan? Is that how it
Depends on
helps
who
you?
she is. Sometimes I close my eyes.
What? What the?
When the moaning and groaning starts, when the starts going, it's like, oh yeah, I'm doing this one right. It's almost time.
Do you think she's ever faking?
Oh yeah. I'm
Huh?
certain. I hope.
You think?
I hope so personally.
What a performance!
Hallelujah, praise the Lord. That was beautiful, girl.
And the quicker she starts faking, the less I have to work.
That
And
is
that's
true.
okay with
She's
me.
like, boom, 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 you're
And the
done.
award goes to you.
You are right, though. I will agree with
Because in
you.
reality, at the end of the day, who are you trying to please?
Well, I don't know.
This guy.
Maybe that's... Have you been in any long-term relationships then?
Oh,
Not in a long time.
define long term.
Maybe that's why that guy,
Are you talking like more than 3 dates, or?
like a year.
Oh yeah, I've done that a couple times.
Have you?
Yeah,
I can think of four.
Easy off the top of my head, probably 5 if you.
That's sick. We said it at the same time.
Right.
in
We're not including
stereo.
Ernie.
Oh
No,
gosh, no.
Oh, okay.
we're life partners, man.
Hey, whatever floats your guys' boats, man.
It
It is the liquor cap. We're gonna be co-presidents.
WrestleMania,
whatever
World
floats your boat.
Series,
Co-presidents.
co-presidents.
Whatever.
That's our best one yet.
Whatever floats your guys' boats. You know?
Mania twice.
Yeah, Mania twice. World Series,
You
last
know,
game.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know we don't talk about wrestling much. Now, you guys did talk a little bit about A-Rod.
Last week, yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna throw my take on it. I could give two flying rats' asses about his stupid apology.
And there's his steak. Thank you.
Yes, too.
We're done.
That was good.
That's all I had to say about it. I could care less about it.
Real
America
quick,
still loves a bad guy.
That's right.
does anything make you happy?
There are quite a few things that make me happy.
His Roseanne Barr porn collection.
Mm-hmm.
He just doesn't like talking about it.
Right. It does.
That's his closet fetish.
Is that a bush or buckwheat?
I think it's buckwheat. Ooh, yeah. Now you want to see? That's another thing that pisses me off about last week too.
You want to get that guy hard? Just start talking about Roseanne and fishnets.
Right. Ooh, man. Now you're talking. Bukkake the face.
Oh, yeah.
Now, was anybody else disappointed with Eddie Murphy?
I still haven't
Yeah,
seen
we
it.
talked about that.
I know. I'm just saying. My take on that, I was completely pissed off, and I thought it was a waste of my time.
I still think the story should be he gave up his spot so Kanye could perform.
Oh, that's another idiot.
I still think that should be the story.
That's another idiot.
They had a segment, they had a sketch for him, and Eddie said, you know what? Let my buddy Kanye perform instead. I've been on this stage before.
And what was up with that idiot Sia? She could sing, but her in a damn wig.
But you know what?
I'd
It's
like
got
to
people
repeatedly
talking about
punch her in
and
the
that
face.
stupid wig. Speaking
Was,
of
was
wigs,
the wig better than a
Well-
meat suit?
what was up with Kristen Wiig at the Oscars performing there?
Yeah, that's a now.
Or not the Oscars. What was the?
Golden Globes.
Was that the Golden Globes?
Yeah.
It was one of the award shows. Maybe it's the Grammys. I believe it's the Grammys.
Cut him straight. I don't watch any of them.
Yeah, I'm not big on
Yeah?
those either.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have what's called a penis.
So did Elton John.
You're the one that said it was the other award show first, Golden Globes.
Yeah, you're right. I did.
Okay.
I might have just shrunk up. But I have a mangina now.
Right on.
Okay, there we go. I don't know. I just
Is it wrong? That kind of. No, I don't want to see your man.
that kind of
Never
turns
mind.
you on.
The candelabra.
I will see the pachanga. Have you ever seen the pachanga?
No,
We
and
gotta go.
I'm not going to allow myself to look at that.
Have you-
YouTube will cut it.
That is true.
Even though
Speaking
it's not
of
really
you-
technically nudity.
Speaking of YouTube, so I did the Mardi Gras show. Didn't turn out so well because YouTube definitely does not like nudity.
That's in your terms and conditions.
I don't read terms and conditions.
I believe that
Who
because
read-
they're like in writing and stuff. Who reads that?
YouTube clip with nudity in it.
What?
When do you find a YouTube clip with nudity in it?
Well, Ernie says you can find some.
Give me a few seconds.
I mean, I know you can find some on like YouPorn. Or
That's not YouTube.
oh,
YouTube.
oh, maybe we should have broadcast it on YouPorn then.
There you go. And then you could have like linked to YouTube and said, "Hey, you want to see the real stuff?"
Those calls would be creepy as shit.
Oh God, can you imagine those calls?
Speaking of calls,
Are we talking about
385-2-drink-1. Call us. Talk to us. You pick the topic.
We can do that. They can pick a topic.
Absolutely.
Here, you know,
We'll interact with them.
right here's a topic for you. You know those cakes that are around St. Louis, the 250 cakes, right?
Yeah, great waste of money. Go ahead.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Especially when they're getting stolen.
They could put like 250 sleeping bags or something out there to let homeless people sleep in them, you know?
What homeless people? Go get a job.
Hey, save that for next week's rant.
All right, but anyways, so we know my wife is infatuated with those cakes, correct?
No, we didn't know that.
I've never told you that story.
She knows you can't eat them, right?
Yeah, she knows. She just
Okay.
wants one. Okay. So there's these 250 cakes. They're all around St. Louis, right? So we're on our way to SLU for my kids' SLU trip, right? We're coming up North Grand, and there is the Grand Water Tower. Okay? There's a cake. As I'm driving down Grand around the roundabout, my wife over here goes, okay. I thought we were getting ready to get murdered into an accident. And I go,
You
what?
were. You just didn't know it yet.
Huh?
You were. You just didn't know it.
Right. I go, what is so? I go, what is going on? Why are you doing that? She goes, oh, there's a cake right there. I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay, now before everyone thinks you're just crazy, you have to describe what you're talking about.
Okay.
As a cake.
So the cake is, St. Louis's 250th birthday. Okay. So they put all these cakes around St. Louis. Okay. In places that had different, like, anniversaries and stuff of St. Louis throughout St. Louis. Like there was one in Emo's. There was one at Scott Trade Center. Just all over St. Louis, okay? So, my wife's birthday is in February. So, I decide I'm going to get my wife a cake. So, I go to the Grand Water Tower because I know it's in North St. Louis. I know nobody really cares. I proceed to load the cake in the back of the truck and steal the cake.
The truck with the company name on it,
You're
right?
the guy.
No. No,
You're
it's
the guy. I
the
read about
company
this in
name
the
on it.
paper.
Okay. So I'm on my way back to the house. I send her a picture. I go, hey, I got you a cake. She goes, how'd you get it? I go, I stole it. She goes, no, you didn't. I said, yes, I did. Here's the picture. She makes me take it back.
What's more embarrassing than stealing a cake?
Right.
Taking it back.
Taking it back.
That's how you teach them. My mom did that to me in 3rd grade.
So what I do is I find out who is in charge of this cake. It happens to be Alderman Freeman Bosley.
He's still an alderman?
Senior. Yes.
Okay.
So I make my phone calls, right? So he calls me up. He goes, Mr. Jason, this is Alderman Bosley. How are you, sir? I'm like, Alderman Bosley, I'm great. What can I help you with? I'm inquiring about the cake in front of the Grand Water Tower. Cape? There's no cape. No, sir. Cake.
Yes, you got the
C-A-P-E.
alderman on the phone?
Oh, yeah, I talked to him on the phone.
Okay.
This is the actual conversation. He goes,
A reproduction of.
He goes, C-A-P-E? I go, no, sir. C-A-K-E. Oh, I don't know about no cake. There's no cake. Is it in the water tower? No, sir. It's in front of the fence around the water tower. I will donate some time or, volunteer my time or donate some money. I've never heard of no cape. I'm like, no, sir, it's not a cape. It's a cake.
Would you like to go fishing? I can go.
No, this is a true story. This really happened. This is the conversation. And I'm like, I walk around that all the time. I've never seen a cape. No, sir, it's not a cape. It's a cake. Wait, now, are you talking about a C-A-P or a K or a C-A-K-E? A C-A-K-E, sir. Oh, I don't know about no cake. Let me get Linda. He proceeds to call his assistant. Ring, Linda. Mr. Bosley, she's not on the phone, sir. Linda, answer the phone, woman. Ring, ring. Linda, Mr. Jason's wants something about a cape. No, a cake. Ring. Linda, where are you at, woman? Hello?
Is this an alderman or a pimp you were talking to?
This is Alderman Freeman Bosley Sr.
I'm about to him, sir.
So,
Pimping.
Linda finally gets on the phone. Linda, Mr. Jason want to know about a cape. You know, a C-A-P-E. No, I want to know about a cake. C-A-K-E. I don't know about no cake. I've never seen no cake. I walk around that tower all day long. Sir, if you'd have walked around the tower, you would have saw the cake. These people have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. This was literally a 20-minute conversation about this stupid fucking cake that he kept saying was a cape.
There's a big picture here than the cake.
How in the hell is this man elected as an elected city official?
He is making laws
How is this man elected?
by people who like capes.
I guess so.
Maybe he's a fan of Superman.
Fan of Superman, my ass.
Batman's
Weezy,
got
get
a
my
cape.
cake.
He does. Batman does too. Which is a better superhero, Batman or Superman?
Batman or Superman?
I'm sorry, Batman's not a superhero.
What do you mean he's not a superhero?
How do you figure?
He didn't have superpowers.
That doesn't mean nothing. He's got a super brain.
He's got money. That's
He's
as
got
good as
money.
superpowers.
He knows how to build things.
No, he really doesn't. He knows how to pay people to build them.
Well, in the original comic book, he built them.
Did he really?
Yes.
He didn't have a Morgan Freeman then?
No.
How do you build shit without Morgan Freeman?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Morgan
saying.
Freeman was God.
Superman, Batman is considered a superhero. How is he not?
He's a hero. I don't know about
Look at
super.
Aquaman. What's he get to do? Talk to fucking animals?
Bukaki recipient.
Hey, he can breathe water, dude. That's what I
Oh,
can
that
do.
ain't no superhero.
I've tried it. It almost drowned me.
Well, it will drown you. But who's better? I'm more of a Batman fan myself.
Oh, Batman's badass, but I don't know about superhero. Superman.
Superman's cool. Who's better, Superman or Hawk?
Evil Ernie.
Who?
Superman or Hawk?
Hawk, like from the Road Warriors wrestling
No,
guy?
the Incredible Hawk.
Oh.
The Incredible type.
You know, the big
Hawk.
giant green dude?
Oh, Hulk.
It's the Incredible Hawk.
Oh, did I say Hawk?
Yeah, you said
Hulk.
Hawk every time.
Hawk.
The big green bird? It's like, is that Big Bird's cousin?
Who's better?
Harvey Birdman? What?
That was a terrible movie.
Birdman?
Terrible.
Oh, I love
see it?
that movie.
Yes.
That was a great movie.
What?
That was an excellent movie.
What cracker?
Bobby's, I'd like to hear some pros and cons on this.
What crack are you smoking?
The kind that lets me watch a movie and enjoy it for what it is.
I got 45 minutes through it, and that was it.
Well, there's your problem.
Did it get better?
Yes.
It did.
Time out. I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Did you like Napoleon Dynamite?
Not really.
Did you like it, sir?
No.
Okay, so not really in. No. Go on. I'm just trying to get
Okay.
a baseline here.
Napoleon Dynamite was a movie that I couldn't get through.
Yes.
Wound up kind of getting forced to go back and watch. It did not get better.
Yeah, that's how it was for me because, I had wanted to watch.
Yeah,
That
that
was
was,
me off. Just talk about it.
I
Go
was
on.
that was
stuck.
pure crap movie.
So it does get better because I got 45 minutes of it and fell asleep.
Well, sure, a riff on Michael Keaton being stereotyped as Batman.
Okay, well, yeah. I'm just saying, it does get better because what I saw
thought-
of it, I'll have to go back and watch again, but
Well, apparently it was phenomenal, the amount of awards they gave it.
oh god.
When and you start looking at the cinematography of it, the actual production of it, the entire movie's got like one camera cut in
That
it.
is true, it did.
It's just one camera roving around the whole time from one area to one area, and there's several actual cuts in it, but they're done like where it cuts across like a door frame, and that's where the cut is, and it's completely invisible.
Well, I'll tell you this, I did like
There's no scene cuts like from me
Right.
to you to me to.
There wasn't the choppy guy thing with the.
no, not
action.
really.
I'm, I'm sure there were, but the way
Okay.
they did the scenes, some of the scenes they said they were shooting for 10, 12 minutes as one
Right.
steady shot all the way through.
What
What's
I
the
did
point of
like
that?
about it was in the very beginning when he's sitting there and he's doing the meditation thing
For editing.
for the meditation thing.
Yeah.
And he's just sitting there in his underwear and there's nothing underneath him. I thought the way they did that was cool.
Yeah, and there's like I said, I mean, Ed Norton was.
I don't know. I might have to go back and watch it because like I said,
It's worth watching.
I'll have to go back because like I said, I watched. It was probably late when I watched it, so I was tired. And I was just like, oh my god.
Okay, well, I have not seen Birdman, but I did catch the news, and Britt wanted to see the who got what awards and things like that.
It did win
There's
a lot of
Who Got
awards.
What awards?
Well, my question is, where the hell are these movies that keep getting awards?
That's the problem. This is my thing with the Academy. The Academy wants to give the obscured movies all
Why?
the awards because it's Hollywood being a pretentious.
I was gonna say, it's the same group that overlooked Smoking the Bandit, they overlooked Dodgeball.
What the fuck?
I think those are two great classic pieces of American cinema, and they're going to give it to Birdman and Yentl got a bunch of them, I think.
You got to do it within the year. You're actually.
Wait, hold on, stop. I'm trying to figure this out. Smoking the Bandit
was not an option this year, but in 1977,
It could have
it
been
easily could have been.
great
For a
movie.
while there, you got to remember, Burt Reynolds was
That is
the
true.
top
Burt was
grossing
man.
actor in
Okay, well
America.
here, what
three years
classifies a movie to be nominated for an Academy Award?
That's a very
Producer
good
bribes.
You think that's what it is?
I think that's what it is.
Talks. I think there's also a lot to be said for you almost have to be, pardon the dumbed down language of it, but almost artsy fartsy somehow
That's
in
true.
order to get the attention of the Academy.
Well, okay, then how
Which is
the hell
supposed
did
to be an Academy of peers. The
Right.
Academy is supposed to consist of actors, directors, producers, people within the industry to acknowledge and accept and appreciate their own within.
I still think it's a group of people trying to make themselves, like you with the pretentious, seem smarter or deeper than what they are by liking something they really don't.
Like a Jerry Seinfeld comedy routine. Yeah,
I was
I
going to
thought you
go
didn't like
with
Seinfeld.
I don't. People like Seinfeld, they think they're supposed to, not because he's funny. The
No.
guy next to him laughs like, I better laugh, otherwise I look dumb.
I just thought the
Fair.
show was funny.
starting again.
It was retarded.
No, it wasn't. Better than Roseanne and better than Friends.
No, I don't think anyone would agree with that, except maybe you.
Which show? What?
That
What?
Seinfeld is better than Friends and Roseanne?
Oh God, yes. Yes.
You're voted down 2 out of 3, sir.
You're all idiots.
If there's anyone that agrees with this buffoon over here, call in. Have your piece. Speak.
Wife, what's better, Roseanne or Friends or Seinfeld?
I certainly hope she sides with you. You got to sleep
Wife.
with her.
She won't side with me.
I
You
certainly
kidding
hope
me?
she will.
She's paying attention to you now.
What's better, Seinfeld or Friends?
Yes.
Yes. Go on. Tell my wife she's an idiot.
over Seinfeld and Roseanne and Friends. The three, yeah.
Personally, I like all three of those. So, husband, you can call me an idiot for
I won't call you an idiot. Which one's better of the three?
And I think I just predicted that just moments ago. They're sleeping together, so they're going to appreciate the same things.
Well, let's get from the peanut gallery. Ruby.
I'd actually have to put Seinfeld number 3.
You're an idiot too.
Seinfeld at number 3 sounds about right.
See, out of the 3, Seinfeld doesn't even make the list for me.
So why don't we do this? We'll Google it.
What's that going to do?
We'll Google.
Wait, I need a graphic up on the screen.
What graphic?
Hashtag first world problems.
There we
You go
go.
ahead and Google. See what
All
see
right.
what you think.
Thank you, Tom.
You're all space cadets. You know that? There's
wasn't
nothing
funny?
funny about it. And that's my problem, that he's not funny.
You're an idiot. You don't get it.
Here we go.
I'm the
We're
problem.
gonna go. What is the best TV show of all times? Okay, here we go. Do we want to do Empire Online, Rotten Tomatoes, or IMDb?
Empire Online's a parody site.
Okay. Do you want to do International Movie Database?
Sure.
Okay.
IMDb sounds like a credible source.
Okay, we'll go there.
Wiki/IMDb.
Oh wow, this is weird. They don't have any of us on here, boys. All right, this is the 5. They have the number 1 greatest TV show of all time is Breaking Bad.
I
Yeah.
believe
Number
that.
2, Game of Thrones. Number 3, The World at War. Number 4, The Wire. Number 5, Better Call Saul. Number 4,
Okay,
Sherlock.
then you already threw yourself off there. When you said Better Call Saul's already on there, there have only been 4 episodes of that show.
I know, right?
That simply means in the internet age, people are voting for what's hot right now.
No, the biggest problem with that is Game of Thrones was number 2. I cannot believe that many people on this planet have HBO.
I know, right? Well, they have
Because you have to have
they have
HBO.
Friends is number 22.
It's on HBO.
Yeah.
It's an HBO show, but
Yeah.
come on, everybody's got everybody else's HBO Go password.
I don't
they?
have one.
Oh, you don't have any friends then? I got 2 of them.
Can I have yours?
I got 2. I don't have HBO. So I can't give it to you. I
You
got my
know
friend.
you're copying to a crime, right?
Well, no, there's no crime. He was there when I was watching.
It's
He
fraudulent.
can watch it anywhere he wants. He just happened to watch it in my living room.
All right, let's go to whatculture.com. This is the 30 greatest TV shows of all time. Well, now they go from the end. They have Futurama as number 30.
You're
Idiots.
finding some credible shit over there.
Idiots.
Right. That means they probably have Seinfeld on their list too, because they're idiots.
Star Trek: The Next Generation, number 29.
Oh.
Okay, this was taken at
Friends.
Comic-Con.
Is number 28.
So we agree they're idiots.
Well, yeah, so far they are. The Adventures of Pete and Pete, that was a horrible show.
Never heard of it.
I had to watch it because of my kids. Firefly, that was another terrible show. All right, this is a personal opinions like assholes. Everybody's got one.
Yep. And sometimes you're just wrong.
No, I'm not though. That's the problem.
Yeah. I kind of.
That's the problem.
Yeah. And I have a feeling I walk into your trailer, you're gonna have the puppy shirt edition of the Seinfeld DVD collection.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't, but I do watch it on TBS. But I like The Office, and you probably didn't like The Office, did you?
Yeah, The Office had its moments, but it
Exactly.
wasn't a show I could watch. On a
Okay,
regular
don't talk
basis.
no more. You're done. Did you watch the BBC America one too?
Hell no.
Oh, okay.
Who the
So
fuck
then-
watches the BBC when Benny Hill's not on?
let me tell you
Was
something.
that out loud? That was inner dialogue. I'm sorry.
Hold on, let me tell you
I don't
something.
have
Come
to
out.
wait for. I don't
Watch-
have to sit and watch.
Watch a show called Footballers' Wives on BBC America, and you'll have a whole new appreciation of BBC America.
I don't have to sit around our America shows. They're still BBC shows. I am an American. I have the ability to wait for the American conversion of the show.
Oh, say, can you see?
I can wait for the Americanized version. It's an
The
improved
BBC version of The Office was much better than the American version of The
There's
Office.
never been a BBC show that was better than the American version. It just doesn't work like that.
What about
Doctor
Downton
Who.
Abbey?
Not since the Boston Tea Party has been allowed.
Doctor Who was a better British version than the American version.
There was an American version of Doctor Who?
Okay,
Yeah.
now I
Right
will.
now.
I will go
I thought
with
they were all
one.
the BBC version that were
No.
just airing here.
Any gearheads that have ever watched Top Gear,
Come on,
Yeah.
the British version is
Is much
hands
better.
down.
Much better.
That's because they tried to take 3 halfway amusing Americans and recreate the British show, which they couldn't do.
Right.
And I like Three's Company is a much better show than Man of the House ever was. Which I just lost you to. Sorry, I'm cultured.
No. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I mean, the only reason why that's because of Suzanne Summers.
Oh gosh, no, she was barely on the show.
And how many times do you think they had threesomes?
John Ritter made that show.
How many times do you think they had threesomes in that house?
0.
Oh, I guarantee it was an orgy every night.
No.
Orgy every night.
With
No.
Mr. Roper?
Yeah, and then he'd come over and he'd be flinging his woo 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 woo.
Who opens the penis?
If there was
Yeah.
a three-way, it had to be with Mr. Roper because everyone knows Jack Tripper was gay.
Maybe that's why they liked him so much.
I think him and Larry Dallas had something going on.
Probably.
I got nothing.
All right, do I have my screenshot up? Because we're almost out of time.
What's the screenshot?
My graphic.
Graphic.
Right here.
Graphic nudity.
Where
That's not the one.
what is he doing?
We go.
go-
What?
I'm lost.
What?
What is going on here?
I'm lost too.
Fuck, is this amateur right over there?
What graphic were you wanting?
The one I asked for like 5 minutes ago when I said I need a hashtag first world problems lower third.
And what is your first world problems?
That I can't get a graphic on the screen when I ask for it during a live show to somebody directly who's sitting across from me.
See, in this world today, we've got famine, we've got genocide, we've got disease, we've got food shortages,
And
we
we
have
have
money
Glenn Beck.
problems. Let's put this in perspective.
And I can't get
Murph,
a graphic.
What's chapping your ass?
I can't get a graphic.
I have a feeling I know
There's
which.
a graphic.
I have a feeling I know which. Yeah, there you go. There's your graphic right there. See?
Yay!
Promise I was going to mention it this week. You guys can rant about whatever you want next time around. First world problems are simply, as he said, things that don't really matter in the bigger picture, but they matter to me. Last week, after I left the show, I stopped on the way home at Jack in the Box, and I ordered me 6 tacos. And I asked for taco sauce, and I asked for buttermilk ranch. And I got home, and I opened that bag, and those sons of bitches did not put any buttermilk or taco sauce in the bag. I couldn't eat the damn tacos. That is how bad my life was last Wednesday. I couldn't get ranch. I couldn't get taco sauce. I couldn't eat my tacos.
It's okay, we're here, man.
Jack in the
We're
Box, you better never do this to me again. You better fix this crap.
Bro, it's okay, pal.
We're all here, man.
I
It's
got it out of
okay.
me. I got it out of me. It's okay.
It's all right.
Thank you guys for hearing me out.
Steve,
Do you need a tissue?
thanks for
no,
sharing, man.
No, I'm
mean, I
too
really-
angry to actually cry about it.
I don't know, man. It looked like you were getting ready to cry.
No, I'm
that was
just
that
that
heavy
bad.
stuff.
Wow, that was heavy, dude.
It took guts, man. Thanks for
Guys,
sharing.
thank you.
Right.
That's my first
Wow.
problem.
Okay. Well.
Damn.
Oh, look at this idiot.
Big stud.
Do we want to get to our? How much time we got
No.
left? We got any
We're
time
done.
left? We're done. Oh, damn, we're done. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, this is
I'm-
the liquor
I'm just lucky
cabinet.
I got my first world problem. And
Okay.
I gotta
Next
go home
week-
and unpack my house.
Oh, that sucks to be you.
It does.
is it like in panels or is it like you got to put it together?
I gotta
It's
go
all
home.
stuffed in boxes.
I gotta go home and get some love.
What are you gonna do when you get home?
How many boxes
Get
does a house
rid.
come in?
You gonna get some love when you get? Is that right? Is he gonna get love when he gets home?
I didn't say that. Be quiet, Ernie. You're gonna
She's
get in
busy
trouble.
flirting with Tom. She has no idea.
Right. Tom's her new lover.
Oh, Tom's a straight up man.
All right, guys, we're back next Wednesday night, 7 o'clock, live from Murphy's on 21.
Lottery pending.
Is that what it is? Lottery pending?
Yes.
He's having a really hard time following the guys talking.
If,
on the
if,
camera.
if I hit the lottery, I might not be here. I'll figure something out.
How about you close this out then, Ernie?
Take us home, dude.
Bye.
This is the liquor cabinet. We broadcast live every Wednesday from Murphy's on 21.
I'm not a closer.
I've heard that about
We
you.
broadcast live on
Several
YouTube.
I'm mid-card
What
talent
is it?
at best.
Did it change? It's the liquor cabinet
The liquor cabinet
on
over
YouTube,
7, 8. Yeah,
Live
7, 8
tube.
Wednesday nights.
right? And you can also get us at the what is it?
Just
The
the liquor
TLC.
Now, there's no
The address. We have an email address.
TClive@gmail.com.
There you go.
We don't have a website set up yet.
No, we got the email.
This is still kind of a dry run, a trial kind of thing.
Right.
It'll get better, I promise.
Right.
It's
I'm
gotta get
dirty.
better.
Could it
Sitting
not?
next to me is. You're supposed to pan to him,
I was
not
waiting.
me.
I was waiting. Okay, now you talk again. 'cause you're on
Okay, come back to me.
the- Let's use it.
All right. This is the liquor cabinet. We broadcast live every Wednesday from Murphy's on 21 from 7 to 9. We broadcast live on YouTube. I'm Dirty. Sitting next to me is.
I'm Murph.
And sitting below us is.
I'm Ernie, and eating paint chips behind the computer is.
It's Ruby. He doesn't have a camera tonight.
He's still eating
He
paint
coulda.
chips.
Why doesn't he have a camera?
He,
Look
did,
at
he
him.
didn't choose to set his up.
I can shine this on him right now if you want to see him.
All right, so anyway, we're done. We should be off the air.
We're done. We're out of here.
Ernie, how many boxes does a house come in that you have to unpack it?
Yeah.
So I've seen like cabinets and stuff, like not liquor cabinets, but
I've
that
seen that
furniture
house.
comes like 4 or 5.
It's full.
Really?
Very well. The basement's not full yet, but everything else. So, do you know how many wine glasses Chris has?